Hey guys, so I wanted to make this video not for anybody else, but for myself. So I recently wrote a letter to my ex, and I highly doubt he'll read it, but I still want to be heard, if not by him, then at least by myself in the future. So I'm going to read it. Today I came across a letter I wrote to you in July. In July, you were still doing to me what it is you do. Spend time with me a week, 2. We have a great time. I start thinking you are all I'll ever need. I dream of what our life would look like living together. In my dream, we are so happy. But that's not our reality. In reality, I can't come to you with anything as you often choose to shut me out. An hour is forgivable. A day is not, and I've continuously let you shut me out for weeks. And I go back to you because I let my dream of a future with you cloud my judgment. Thursday you hinted at marriage. What a cruel thing to do to somebody who loves you. You know as well as I that we'll never get there. You don't love me like I love you. To make it easier for myself, I tell myself you're just not capable of love. But you are, you just choose not to. You can tell your work friends, I personally don't typically bully my friends, but you can tell your work friends whatever you want. But you and I ended a long time ago. I'm not sure we ever truly began. Love isn't lusting after so many others and pretending like you don't. Is not shutting me out for weeks. There's no petty social media games, blocking and unblocking me just to block me again. It doesn't make any sense. Love happens to be patient. You taught me the value of patience. As I have loved you every minute, you push me away. Love is kind and forgiving. As I try to forgive every heartache you cause, love is open-minded. As I often try to find the why behind your cruel words, love is unconditional. As even as I write this now, I hold no anger, just pity. Because I love you still, and you love nothing. I can imagine the dreary gray of a world void of something so vibrant as love. I do know, however, this chapter must finally close. You taught me so much. Our time was not a waste. I just had to let you know you're wrong about me in so many ways. I'm not a slut. I was simply in love with you and had a burning desire to meet your every need. I am not worthless. I am strong and fun, loud, and a true servant in so many ways. I have so many things to do, see, and accomplish. I am love. And I have so much to give. You can have the love I gave you, as I will only make more. Love is never ending. It is with love I make my last goodbye to you. And then I, say autumn, whatever, But anyway, that's my little love note. Put it, for those of you still watching for whatever reason, I don't know why, because you like to see girls cry, come on. So there's plenty of things in the relationship that just it should have never began, right? But once it got started, and once I got attached, he would do things like just ghost me completely for weeks, and my best friend would say, just block him, But I would feel so bad because he doesn't have any family or friends, and I still care about him, and I wanted to be there if he ever needed me, so I never blocked him. At least that's what I tell myself, but I know in part, I was also, partly hoping he'd come back, and he always did, and he'd say something sweet, and I'd let him back in. And I don't know. And I saw him again on Thursday, because I was working an event where he works, and one of his work friends made some comment about how my dress, because I was wearing a white dress, about how my dress looked like a wedding dress, and she was like, oh, are you guys getting married? And he was very much like, yeah, we're probably, yeah. And I didn't have the heart to tell her that we haven't been together for a while. And I didn't have the heart to embarrass him like that. But I wish I did. It's been eating at me ever since. Because if I had just said, like, no, we broke up, like, we didn't work out, if I would have stood up for myself in that moment, then maybe I wouldn't feel so shitty now. I don't know, but whatever. That's my letter. Enjoy my acne and all that good jazz.